Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man?
Look at my boobs. Why do they look like that?
And you have to edit it out or we can't be friends. Just kidding. I'm leaving that in so people can see the abuse I have to deal with. Nothing is worse than filming with somebody. I feel like it's usually me trying to function as a person for other people to see.
A very large portion of me does not know how to act in front of a camera. A Neapolitan shake, because it is everything.
She's talking really quiet. Why are you whispering?
It's my camera self. Oh, your tongue in my straw.
I don't know what we're doing.
Me either. I'm just here.
You've heard me talk about mukbangs. Mukbangs?
I don't even know what that is.
Honey, I have talked to you about this, I feel like.
Honey, no, you
That YouTuber that I watch, Trisha Paytas, who like literally mukbangs all the time, and she is basically just eating on camera. But they're like really
That's what a mukbang is?
Not mukbang, we're not terrorists. It's spelled Mukbang. It's I think it's like an
B-A-N-G, bang?
Yeah, but see,
That's like bang.
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 Bang. Literally, it spells bang. They just eat in front of the camera, but they add in a lot of ASMR. Do you know what that is? I don't even think I just said that right. ASMR? I think that's what it is. Where you can hear the sounds of them like chewing and swallowing and stuff. Really fucking weird. I think it's for like creepy ass people who would just like get off on it. That's what I think. But people started just doing it where they just eat food and like talk in front of camera. And like, so, but sometimes, so she does it weird. She like does half and half, where she'll just talk to people while she's eating. Well, you eat together usually, which I'm just gonna eat by myself apparently. So she like, this is the animal style French fries you can't see because I don't have a nice camera. And then they like I don't know, make it weird where they like show that they're eating something. It's real fucked up. I don't know why I watch it. She's beauty and she's grace. She's literally Miss United States because we're all fat fucking pigs. I went to a concert tonight
And got that.
and for some reason thought it would be a good idea to spend $70 a piece on like a whole outfit. We went and saw Jukebox the Ghost, or Juicebox the Ghost, Juicebox and the Ghosts. Either mukbang or mukbang, mukbang, mukbangs.
Bing.
Thank you for that. Don't watch us if you don't like us.
Don't watch us if you don't like whispering. Curse words.
I'm hearing my nasty mouth just.
What embarrasses you the most, and or what's been your most embarrassing moment?
Being born. Just being alive, I feel like, is the most embarrassing moment. I feel like I have a lot of really embarrassing
My
moments.
life is an embarrassment.
What was the most recent embarrassing thing that happened? I already know mine.
I know mine too. I just don't know if I want it all over YouTube.
It was about your fart. We don't need to know.
It was about my fart.
I feel like that might be a little too personal. I don't know if falling down a hill is really that embarrassing.
It's not.
I feel
Falling
like,
in a parking lot is though.
but it was it during the day or was it at night? I feel like it was at night.
It was at night.
There wasn't like a lot of people.
No.
Turning around quickly
Story.
and running into a pole, like face first into a pole.
I've just embraced my awkward.
What does it mean that doesn't happen? I ran into the pole. It wasn't that it wasn't embarrassing, because it definitely was. But the fact that I was like, I don't know, laughed about it or was like made a joke about it makes it better. But it doesn't mean it's not embarrassing. I walked away and I was like, mother effer, like, great. But then I told the story to so many people because I think it's funny, because that's who I am.
Yeah, that's me. Anytime I do anything embarrassing, I just like have to make it.
I'm like, do you know
World
what happened to me the other day? Or 5 minutes ago?
What would be your perfect day? Plan it out from breakfast to bedtime. Be hanging out with me.
I don't plan anything from breakfast to bedtime.
Me either.
My perfect day is not planning from breakfast till bedtime.
My perfect day is stuffing my face with snacks, watching Netflix, and getting takeout.
And apparently
video
playing,
games.
yeah, I downloaded Fortnite, so I'm officially a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that you are. All of your older videos.
Oh, you watch them? Oh
yes.
my god. Pretty sure I sing a very bad song in that video. If I ever became YouTube famous, which is not gonna happen, I think they would make me take that video down. Nobody.
Anyone knows it's even you. It doesn't even look like
my hair's brown in that video.
like really dark
Like
brown.
really brown. And I look like a goddamn marshmallow, so.
Your dick pillow in that video is everything.
Can you just see it in the back? Or did I talk about it in that video?
You like, that was like the last thing you showed, and you're like, oh look, it's my dick pillow.
It was a zebra dick pillow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think I showed a blow-up doll. Or a box of a blow-up doll. It's like the perfect lady or perfect woman or something.
Yes.
God, I'm so hot.
What is your biggest fear?
God, that's such a dumb question.
My
Why is that always in questionnaires? What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is so stupid. The of getting kidnapped while I'm blow drying my hair. It's at the top of my fear list, like the very top.
Why?
I don't know. I
You just
think
get,
it's just
like, a
because you can't
pit feeling?
hear anything.
I have a similar fear. So I get it, I guess. It's when I'm washing my face, though. I have this fear of washing my face and then coming up and then someone just being right behind me.
Yeah.
Because you can't hear anything either. You know how I am. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what I would do.
I don't know what I would do if someone like popped up while I was blow drying. I'd probably chuck the blow dryer.
Yeah,
at
dude,
them.
you have a weapon in hand.
Yeah, like-
I'm like half blind
Like-
with soap in my eyes. Watch it be like Andre the Giant or something, and it just doesn't fucking affect him at all. It just bounces off
like
of him,
the
and he just
Hulk
stares
coming
at you.
through. Small spaces don't faze me. I feel like small rooms are always just so warm, and I'm always so cold. So it's like cozy. Like the freak that likes to sit in small rooms by myself.
Someone locks you in a Harry Potter closet, and you're like, ooh,
This is perfect.
I can spend all day in here.
Maybe I'll meet Harry Potter.
I would cement off a Harry Potter closet if I had one. Because I, have access to cement and know how to do that. I have an entire room, and I don't rent it out to a roommate, so I don't think I'm going to rent a closet out.
No one wants to live with roommates.
No, it's really awful.
Maybe you do, and if you do, I'm sorry if I offended you, but
Living alone is the best decision in the entire world.
something to keep you company, even if it's like a sock puppet. That's fine too.
And if you live alone and have a sock puppet as a friend, don't go home.
Don't go home.
Just go home. No, just go
Do
home.
go home.
Yeah.
Would be the best game ever if it wouldn't have came out before its time. But it's very glitchy, so if you don't like glitchy games,
Which
don't play
nobody likes a glitchy game.
it. I love it.
No one-
Sometimes you can just backflip into a rock and you teleport out of the sky, and it's just everything.
What?
Most people take morning poops.
Not
Not at the airport, though. I don't want to poop at the airport. It's too public. I know. You're the late one.
Okay, you're late too. I'm just more late.
That's true.
I'm the latest out of everybody in the world, but you are also a late
I
human.
am late, but I'm the one where I'm late picking her up and I'm like 10 minutes late, and then I get to her house and we don't leave for another 25 minutes, even though I've already been late.
It's true.
It is true.
If I was doing it all consecutively, really efficiently, it wouldn't take me as long. But the thing is, I love
watches
getting ready.
YouTube. Bob's Burgers, New Girl.
I just do other stuff while I'm getting ready, which is why it takes me forever.
Not like that. I like to get as much sleep as possible. I'm like, here I am going to bed at 9:30 because that's literally me and my life, unless I'm playing Dungeon Lords. Or on the phone with Morgan, because, we talk on the phone for like 8 hours straight. And then I put my glasses on. I'm like, I guess this is me today, guys. Welcome to the world. But I'm like not someone who does my hair or my makeup. I'm like a blow dry my bangs, leave my hair wet, blend some foundation on my face. Or that's what I do even when it takes me 3 hours to get ready. I'm like, how on earth do I look this bad when I spend 3 hours doing it? But most of the time it's the 30-minute me, like running around frantically trying to get everything put together in like a stupid amount of time.
And that concludes this week's episode of What Sarah Did Today.
Get ready with me!
There you go.
How did you get in and out in your hair?
Oh, look! Is it lettuce?
I think it's...
Ew, it's an onion. Or lettuce. Or what is that?
I mean, it looks like an animal-style onion.
You make mistakes. And you just have to live with it.
How do you like to be confronted when you're sad or upset? Don't confront her. Don't do it. It's a big no. Don't confront me either, because... What the? I thought that was a coyote!
Oh, dude! How dare you? How dare you make that noise? You scared me! You did! It's a fucking orange cat. It's little like Garfield.
Story time really fast. I haven't told you this story yet, so it's new for you. But so I live in Arizona. We are in Arizona right now, and it is like just where all the scorpions in the whole world live. And I have grown up with just dealing with scorpions my whole life because I used to live in the middle of the desert. Eating lunch with my brother the other day, and I had to go upstairs to grab something really fast, and my dog follows me everywhere, but he like ran down the stairs before me, and my brother just like freaks out and like picks Tucker up. That's my dog, he's so cute. He was like, there's a scorpion, I just saved his life. And there was a scorpion in my house, and this is a very fast story. So when I lived at my mom's house, there was a scorpion in my garage, and smushing scorpions growing up was just like a thing for me. It was like something that never scared me. This scorpion was pregnant. So when I smashed it, 1 billion babies came out of it, and I will never smash another scorpion in my life because it was like the biggest nightmare.
Baby scorpions cannot control the amount of poison they release when they sting you.
I've never seen like that baby of one though, so I don't know if it was like old enough to sting anyone, but it was just very scary. Like, what do? So we like get a little paper plate and a cup, and we're gonna just like sweep them into the cup. A sweeping motion. But it was like on the baseboard, and we couldn't like angle it right. It was just like it was like on the corner of the baseboard, so it like didn't fit. So we like swept it outside on our back patio instead, and we didn't want to do that because our back patio has these wood like slats on it, and we were like, if we put him out there, he's just gonna hide in the cracks. And what did it do? It hid in the cracks, and I was like, this is where my beloved dog poops and pees every single day. So I was like going through and like lifting them up with my hands, thinking that it would be like underneath, and we got like all the way to like the other end of our patio where we like thought that it wouldn't be, and I started lifting up this slat, and I swear to God, I'm like looking in the scorpion's eyes. It was like this far away from my hand, and I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God, there it is!
What if it wasn't the scorpion and it was just another scorpion?
That's what we
It's just like the dad scorpion, or like
that's what we were
brother
thinking, because the scorpion that was in our house was like really big, and the one that we smashed was definitely smaller. So I was like, this isn't even the same one. So now I just know that our patio, like wood, just is like a safe haven for scorpions because you can't see them in between the slats. So what did we do? We never put the wood slats back down, and we threw them away without asking our landlord.
You threw them away?
See if they notice.
To come that.
I'll see if
I feel like there's something missing. I just don't know what it is.
But they got them from IKEA, so it like couldn't have been expensive.
Watch, they just like don't sell them at IKEA anymore.
I just burped. Oh,
Have you ever watched my videos before?
Yes, all of them.
That's the part I don't edit out.
I know you always burp in your videos.
It's like all of my people.
But,
why would I want to edit that out? An issue or like scorpions being in your house isn't a location issue in the valley. It's all across the valley.
Unless you live in the middle of the desert, you get 10 times more, because I used to kill scorpions like on the daily.
Which makes sense. But I've never lived in an apartment in the valley that I didn't have at least one scorpion that I found.
My apartment never had any scorpions or bugs, really. We got daddy long legs every once in a while, but scorpion story.
The minute
video.
that, not the minute that I was like, oh, we didn't have any scorpions. Like, it was probably like a couple months before we moved out is when I first encountered one, and it was in my bed while I was sleeping, and I got stung twice. So.
You've been stung? I've seen, knock on, this is not wood.
I know, I was like, knock on this. I like was kind of waking up because Tyler was awake at the time. Because yeah, it hurts real bad. It stung me on the back of my thigh, and it like shocked me more than anything. And then I put my leg, so I jumped up a little bit, and then I put my leg back down, and it stung me again. And then when I kind of realized, no, when I kind of realized what happened, Bubby sleeps in my bed with me, so I threw him like. So bad. He went full on. I was like, he is not getting stung. I threw him and I jumped out of bed.
And always check your shoes before you put them on, especially if you got stink feet.
Stink feet.
Stink feet.
That's what stink feet.
But there was
we found one in our sink in our last apartment. So.
Or if you see one at the bottom of your pool and you're like, that motherfucker's dead. No, it's not dead. It's just living its best life at the bottom of your pool.
Cooling off. Ruined, which is one stain.
Yeah, I have just 1,000,001 scorpion stories, but I have never been stung. Knock on car material, whatever, plastic.
I actually don't know. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been stung, and this is luckier than wood. So.
It was like a decent sized scorpion. It wasn't little, but it did make my entire leg numb for most of the day. And tingly and feel bad, and it the place where it stung me, it was very sore and tender.
I'm sure it hurts very bad, but I'm sure it would just scare me more.
It's kind of
I can't believe this just happened.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I fell down the hill. I was more in shock and disbelief that I just literally rolled down a hill than pain. So.
Yeah. I was riding my bike with our neighbors across the street because we always rode our bikes together, and we would make. We were everything, guys. We were so creative. We would put rocks on the sidewalk in a circle and find different leaves and little seeds and stuff. And
you sound as boring as me when I was
make rock soup, basically. It's
literally as boring.
We would and we had a recipe book where we wrote down.
Now she's a little worse. Tarantulas aren't. That's the thing, though. They're not dangerous.
I'm terrified of I will never come within 2 feet of a tarantula.
But they're not dangerous.
I know they're not dangerous, but it doesn't make them not creepy.
They're super creepy.
They are so creepy, and I
But so what they handled a tarantula, and they. But I would not want to hold one either. I'm not saying that I'm about to go out and fucking grab a tarantula. I'm about to be so scared of them.
Biggest nerd in elementary school and in junior high.
Rock soup girl wasn't a nerd?
Yeah, I made rock soup. That's how cool I was. Not saying I'm attractive now, but puberty did me some favors. And
she's stupid.
Literally, elementary school, I was in media squad, which was a library club, but did we read books? No, because I'm a horrible reader. Media squad took care of the library pets, and we had snakes and tortoises.
Oh, tortoises.
And when I was younger, I caught a little corn snake. Then it went into hibernation.
Ooh, did it shed its skin?
I don't know.
If anyone is wondering how Sarah and I talk for 6 to 8 hours on the phone, this is exactly what it is.
I was on media squad.
I don't understand what media squad is anymore now that you're just
it was just taking care of the library pets, basically. And
why is it a media squad?
Because it was in the library, I guess, but I was in media squad.
Media isn't even...
So, I don't know. It didn't make any sense, but that's what it was
I don't know why I'm trying to get this answer.
Got to skip class and videotape the tortoises hatching. Little baby turtles. And and I got to hold them and feed them kale. The hallways like created like little outside sanctuaries that weren't like covered over.
The coolest thing about my middle school experience was doing a double flip on the bars. So it's like basically the same thing, right?
So I feel like I just got to experience a lot of different weird, like they were figuring out how to run this elementary school and like whatever.
Mine was just old. I don't know.
I landed on my feet, but my knees bent so much they hit me in the bottom of the chin, and I knocked one of my baby teeth out.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
The vortex, you know those like little
I already feel like I know.
twisty things? Like they are basically like a ladder, but they're just like a spiral ladder. We used to, this was so dumb. I would go down the slide and like drag my head on the slide and like gain as much static electricity in my hair as possible, and then I would touch the person at the bottom of the slide's finger, and we would all connect fingers like this, and we would like touch it to the little spiral thing. I don't think it mattered that it was a spiral, and the static electricity would travel through everyone's fingers.
I've never done that. I lied.
We did it like all of recess.
I don't know.
And we called it like the spinning vortex of doom or some crap like that, because we were like, this electricity is going through all of our fingers.
I never did that.
This electricity is going through all of our fingers. So good at monkey bars.
I was good at the uneven bars. I love that shit. Don't know why.
We never had that at my elementary school. I know what you're talking about, but we didn't have them.
Yeah, I used to love throwing one.
He's bald.
Over and do spins. Or like on your hips, you can do like flips from your hips. I used to love to do that shit. But we had those big ass tires. So did you? I don't know if you answered my question. You didn't have those big ass tires? Mm-hmm. Okay, we had these big ass tires. So they were just like literally just tires. They were like big tractor tires or something. And they were like half buried in the sand. And so we would play hide and seek. And I don't know why anyone thought that they were original by doing this, because everyone did it. But you'd go inside the tire and like stick your body up against the inside of the tire. It's like curved. And so you like thought you were fucking slick. And kids would like go onto the top of the inside of the tire, like they're fucking, so
spiders basically.
Yes, like spiders. But there's spiders in those tires. Like, I'm out. It's out. Black. It's not like you have your phone. You're a child, so you don't have a phone to like, oh, are they spiders? Like, you literally just get in it, and then if there's spiders, there's spiders. But we're also like elementary school age, so no one really cared.
I would log roll down these big grass hills, and my parents would always be like, Sarah, don't log roll down those hills. You're gonna get itchy. And I'd be like, I don't care. Whole rest of the game, whenever I would be done, I would just be like, I'm so itchy. I'm so itchy. I'm so itchy. And my parents were just like, we don't want to hear it because we told you not to do it. Rolling around on the ground for hours.
I miss being little.
Riding my bike.
Me too.
I loved rollerblading, and I had a pogo stick, and that was like one of my favorite things. Hopscotch, yes. Also, did you ever have a Skip It? Is that what they're called?
Skip-Bo.
No, we had Skip-Bo's the card game. A Skip It is.
Did we have this? We had this conversation.
We did, because I was telling you that we were playing
we
Skip-Bo, and you were like, the 90s toy that you jump over.
How have we had this conversation more than once is what I want to know.
I had more than one pair of moon shoes, and I also had more than one pair of Heelys. And I always went grocery shopping.
My mom wouldn't let me have Heelys.
I always went grocery shopping with my parents just so I could wear Heelys in the grocery store, because there aren't any cracks on the ground, with a big gap in between my front teeth.
I had a big gap too.
I could fit a piece of rice in there.
I could fit a quarter.
And I could also whistle through it.
Probably fit 2 quarters through the gap that was between my teeth.
Really? I don't feel like mine was that big. But I could whistle through mine, and I definitely, any time that I ate rice, would always just like stick rice in the middle of it, because it was like the perfect size. I definitely wore my retainer to the T, because I was like, I'm not doing braces again, 1, and 2, like I just hated my teeth before I had them. Then like 2 years since I stopped wearing it at night, and my retainer doesn't fit anymore.
10 years. You got your braces off when you were 13.
I got braces really young. I got braces so young.
Lucky.
I had like little doors on them, and they were supposedly like braces that moved your teeth faster. They were like the new thing.
But you didn't get to have colors.
Nope, I didn't get to have colors. I just had plain silver braces. The worst part of braces, in my opinion, was getting them taken off.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It was not a good
So
job
when
on me.
I just like hated everything about it.
I was so excited.
And
I was like, yeah!
I was excited, but I hated
so
the process of getting them off.
I was so excited.
I was so uncomfortable.
I was
and,
so excited I didn't even care. I was like,
about
get them off! Get them off!
So old, they like put in my mouth, and it was way too big for my mouth, and they overflowed it with whatever that stuff is that they use to make the mold.
Dude, I don't know if that's just you though.
And
because it choked me.
They pushed it up on my top like teeth, and I barfed all over them. I puked on my orthodontist.
I had the same experience where getting the mold done was the worst part because it chokes you. It like
does, and
squeezes out of the back and just goes down your throat, and you have to hold they hold it there for a minute.
Yeah.
And it's really unpleasant.
The instant that they put it in my mouth and pushed it against the roof of my mouth, there was just barf. When you use the word chunky, it makes me think of vomit.
Oh, I thought you were just saying like someone uses the word chunky as a way to say that they threw up. I was like, I've never heard that either.
About throw up, and whenever I hear the word chunky, it makes me think of throw up.
No one's gonna be interested in hearing any of this at all.
I know, this
Which
ends
is
up
fine.
not being at all what it was.
It can just be a video for us. I want to do the spicy noodle challenge. Have you seen videos of that? It's really disgusting, but it's also something to do.
My wrist bone. Flash it in the light.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever. This is my whisper.
Forever. This is me whispering.
This is us whispering again.
Okay, bye.